Hey there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Usually we bring booktube things to you. Today we're going to be bringing you a film review.
About time.
Yeah, we wanted to do this.
Yeah, we did say at the start, that we'll be doing like film reviews and everything. And we've given you one.
It's because we're pretty rubbish at actually going to the cinema right now. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I think it's all the kickboxing that we've been doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's been just taking up the time.
Crazy and blah blah blah.
Anyway, enough of that.
So the film that we're going to be reviewing is Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets.
Yeah. So this film was directed by Luc Besson, who also directed The Fifth Element, which was inspired by the original French comics from like the 70s about Valerian. And while this film, Valerian, is very different to the comics that it was based on, because a friend of mine has actually been reading the comics and says they're a bit more episodic and very different, as you'd expect in a comic. You can definitely tell that there's like Fifth Element parts to this film, but it's just in general a very fun film.
Yeah, I liked it.
Like, we went into this not knowing very much about what was the plot was about.
Yeah.
We just knew, aliens, space, quite a fun time. We won't go too much into the plot because most of it is that it's supposed to be this kind of, you don't know quite what's going on, so we don't really want to spoil that, but most of the time you follow Agent Valerian and Agent Laureline, who are partners, and they go around the universe, doing government work and
like missions and
finding stuff and protecting people, and you see them embroiled in something happening on a city of 1,000 planets. So that's all we're going to say about the general plot, because we just, as we said, we don't really want to spoil it. It's not the most exciting plot ever. It's not the most intense intellectually. Like, you kind of know what's going to happen.
And if you look too closely at it, you'd be like, well, that didn't add up.
Yeah, this is a plot hole that I fell into.
And it's like, and how did that happen? But like we said, didn't we? Like, we came out of it and we were like, if we don't look at it too closely, we just look at it as a whole, it's all right. Like, we really enjoyed it, to be fair.
Yeah, you have to go into it thinking, I want to watch a fun film. Like, I don't want to think of this as something that is going to impact me. It is just, like, sort of fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
And, like, visually as well, it was very fun.
Oh, yeah. Like, there's so much going on visually that, like, it's very in your face, isn't it?
It is,
like, and there's a lot of different, like, obviously sections to it where you go to, obviously, set locations and you're like, okay, this is taking place in this bit, that's fine, and then it like switches up places. But there is like an overarching storyline that like rounds the whole thing up. So yeah, onto the characters. We have differing opinions on Valerian, who is played by Dane DeHaan. I didn't really like him, but I didn't not like Dane DeHaan. I just didn't like the character. He was like really arrogant, and I didn't feel like there was enough to make him likable for me. But you didn't.
Well, no, right, I got that he was arrogant, but I just really liked him anyway. I don't know why, I just liked him. Yeah, I thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, he is cool, definitely. Like, and then Laureline, who is played by Cara Delevingne, she is also arrogant.
Yeah.
She has a bit more of a moral compass than he does. He's very much like, I'm a soldier and this is what I do, whereas she's like, well, no, because is this right? Is there something else going on here? Do we need to, have other things going on? So that's why I liked Laureline, even though she is still quite arrogant herself. Yeah. Other characters, there's like Rihanna, who we didn't hate.
Well, what we both agreed on was that, there was a part when she was, Rihanna, and it was a bit like, a bit cheesy, but it's the same character but just in a different.
She is an alien that can morph into any other alien person. Yeah. Anything that you want her to be, she can be. And
as she was in her true self, which is the alien form.
Yeah.
She actually voiced it and
she acted well.
Yeah, acted well. But the first part of it was like, oh, there's Rihanna. It's Rihanna. But overall, she was okay in it. I wouldn't, you know.
I mean, she did exit the film quite conveniently, I will say. But aside from that, it's fine. The Commander, Clive Owen, we just don't like Clive Owen. I'm sorry.
He's such a wet fish. Honestly.
I can't be doing with Clive Owen.
It's like, crack a smile, mate.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And the other general, who was that guy who I've only ever seen in Snow White and the Huntsman, who was her brother, like the evil queen's brother, the one with the weird white hair, like slightly creepy. He was better in this. He was alright.
Yeah,
like, I didn't mind that. And just all the aliens. I really like the aliens. There's such a diversity.
Yeah.
There's like these 3 aliens that have like sort of, they like kind of look like pterodactyl platypuses.
Yeah. And they were really cool.
They were really cool. We liked them. They were kind of like, what was it you were saying? They were kind of like the...
You know, like in Percy Jackson, you've got like the 3, what are they called?
The Fates.
Yeah, the Fates, and you get like the 3, what's it called? Like when you see into the future, like oracles and stuff like that. Like normally and stuff like that, you get 3 of them, and that's what they sort of reminded me of. Even, they weren't like prophesizing anything, but
no, they were having this shared
personality.
information.
Yeah, and I really like that. So
yeah, they were really cool. To be honest, I just really enjoyed the diversity. I mean, I could have done with a few of the main characters being a bit more diverse, like rather than just being, you know, white humans. But like, there's a whole nice thing where an Asian guy saves the day, so that's good. Let's have more of that, please. And I just liked the aliens.
The aliens were really cool.
Yeah, like the pearls. I liked their sort of storyline. Yeah. I enjoyed them.
The little more converter was like,
God, so cute. Like, given that we're both like, oh, small animals, big animals, all the animals.
Yeah.
Like this tiny little cute animal thing is just.
It was really cute.
I didn't just like shake my hips for no reason, by the way. It does this thing in the film where it sort of shakes a bit and then stuff happens. So as we said before, like the plot isn't anything too mentally taxing, and a lot of it is very much like done for fun.
Yeah.
Like you get a lot of, oh, there's a gag, there's a gag, and that sort of thing. And there are some cheesy things that happen.
Yeah.
Like some things that made us go a bit,
but it's forgivable.
It is, and the thing, there is, in the overarching storyline about the pearls, you actually have this moment at the beginning that like almost made us both cry, because it was really touching.
It was.
And you like, oh, okay. And there becomes this discussion on, like, you see all these space battles in films, and like they happen around a planet, and then these ships get disabled, and then you never see what happens to them afterwards. Like occasionally in Star Wars there's like a crashed cruiser or something, like in the sand or something, but in Valerian there is a lot of ships coming down into this planet and basically destroying this planet and killing so many people.
Yeah.
And it's a nice discussion on, oh no, this is actually a result of what that does. It doesn't just harm the people on the ship. It's not just about that. And it becomes a bit about morality and about what characters, what people actually need to think about when they're doing this sort of thing, which I think is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
You just don't see enough of it in films, and it kind of, I think that's probably what elevated the film for me, rather than it just simply being like a fun thing. It was like fun, but then it had this like, oh yeah. Actually there's that added bit of extra to make you think. So, well, it's not the most highbrow thing in the world, we both really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. I'd watch it again.
Yeah. Visually, it's, you know, pretty stunning. Like, it's, you know, really good.
It is, yeah.
And I think that's all we've pretty much got to say about this film. Don't go into the film expecting something amazing.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get amazing. But you are going to get a fun story with a little bit of heart and some fun characters and some fun alien things that happen.
Yeah. And it's quite funny, really.
Yeah, there were bits that we did laugh out loud at, so yeah, I count that as a pretty good film.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, so that's, you know, it's to get us back into the cinema.
Yeah.
It's a good one to do that with.
Yeah. So if you've seen Valerian, please let us know what you thought about it, and we'd like some discussion on it, please. And we'll see you in the next video.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Slightly creepy.